Hey guys, welcome to Solar Cabin Channel. I've got a product here that I think may interest quite a few of you. This is a carbon monoxide detector. This is made by Toptes. That's Toptes. I have reviewed a couple of their products. One of their products I reviewed was a gas detector. Went around and checked all my appliances. The detector worked very well, very sensitive. This is another product. This is a carbon monoxide detector. Now, some of you may be familiar with carbon monoxide detectors. You may have one. I hope you have one in your houses. And usually it is an alarm that you just set and forget and change the batteries in once a year unless they go off. Now, carbon monoxide is a very serious poison. And about 400 people a year in the U.S. are killed by carbon monoxide poisoning. Now, carbon monoxide poisoning can come from many different sources. It can come from any type of flammable material that's caught on fire. It can also come from heaters, water heaters, gas appliances, even electrical appliances if they're sparking. Can come from outside, from exhaust, from vehicles and things like that. And it can build up in a house, and because it is odorless, tasteless, you can't see it, it can build up and you won't even notice it until you start getting symptoms. And usually and if it's a very high concentration, it can kill you within minutes. So this is a carbon monoxide detector that can be charged up, and it doesn't require batteries, and it lasts a long time because it has a lithium battery in it. And I'll show you what comes. Here's the box. This is what comes. It comes in a nice case, okay? And it does take a few seconds for this to turn on. I went and used it around all my different appliances. No carbon monoxide buildup in my place. It comes with a nice case. You can see the unit right there. You turn it on with the power switch down here, and you have to hold the power switch down, and then it will turn on, and it will go through its little self-test. It's going to do a self-analyzation and comparison, so it's flashing screens of what it's doing there, and says it's device self-test. Let it go through all these different things that it's going to do here. And then it will turn on. You can see the orange bars kind of cross there. Once that's done, then it's ready to test. And it says sensor is warming up. Takes a minute for it to get going here. Okay, and so now there it's ready. And right now it's reading 0 parts per million. Now, okay, a safe level of carbon monoxide is generally considered below 9 parts per million. Anything above 10 parts per million, you can start to feel the effects of it. It can bring on like flu symptoms, and anything above 25 parts per million is considered dangerous. Now this has a level reading and warnings, 3 different types of warnings: a light warning, a sound warning, and a vibration warning to tell you if it's above it. It's real easy to test. Basically all you do is put it next to the source where you think there might be some carbon monoxide coming from. All right, so I've used this to test. I've got my heater system up here. I've got a propane heater. I went around to all my different appliances, but just to show you how sensitive this is, we'll go ahead and start a little fire with a paper towel here. We'll go ahead. Now this is sensing the carbon monoxide. It is not sensing heat or flame or anything like that. It's only sensing carbon monoxide. And we'll see what it senses here. They're saying 18, 26, 34, and the beeper went off at 53 and is going off. Okay, now it is sensing the carbon monoxide coming off of this. We'll put it back over for a second. We'll see what it raises up to. And see the alarm goes off. And it shows a light, and it shows the alarm, and it also vibrates at the same time. All right? So that is the sensor working, detecting carbon monoxide just coming off of this small amount of paper towel I've got burning here. And it said it got up to well above 200 parts per million from that carbon monoxide, from that burning in there. Okay? The carbon monoxide starts going down. Now, even at this distance here, it's saying that it's in the dangerous level, about 12 parts per million from this distance. All right, so who would this be best for? I use this to test all my own appliances. I'll also go test my kids and my family's appliances and stuff like that to see if there's any carbon monoxide leaks. This would be good to have in your toolboxes for you guys that work with appliances all the time, to test them, or if you've got rental units or you want to go test your family's units. If you've got rental cabins or something like that. Now, you should have a carbon monoxide detector always in any house that you live in. But sometimes if you go and stay someplace like in a motel or a hotel or something like that, they may have smoke and fire detectors, but not a carbon monoxide detector because they may not be required to have one. You can take this along with you in the case. It's small enough, rechargeable enough. You can stick it in your luggage, take it out and check to see if there's any carbon monoxide in the place where you're staying. Quick and easy unit to use. accurate, and I think it's probably a good product for people that work in construction, people that work with a lot of appliances, if you're installing appliances, or if you just want one for your house, maybe your shop, maybe your garage or someplace like that. If you're working with appliances and you want to see if they're safe to be used or installed, get you one of these. Again, that's made by Toptes. This does have a data storage, so it will record any alarms if you have this set, and you can set this and leave it on and walk away from it. You don't have to be around. It will store the data and tell you when there were alarms and what time, so you can check the appliances. It has an LED color display, power on self-test, can detect from 0 to 1,000 parts per million, has 3 types of alarm sound, and it has vibration, and it has a high and low alarm threshold, so you can do some settings on it. Again, that is made by Toptes on Amazon at a reasonable price. Something you may want to get for your workshops or put in your toolboxes, guys. All right, that's that product. Go take a look at it.